aggregated in a few hands, and the republic is destroyed.
New world order. Everybody, millions of
By working upon the prejudices of the people until the wealth is aggregated in a few hands and the republic is destroyed.
There's someone out there representing us, someone like a Glenn Beck. You know, they try to trick people into thinking that Glenn Beck is their man, that he's the one that's for the libertarians, that he's got us covered. But we just aired this on the Alex Jones show today. Glenn Beck, he's getting his talking points right from the White House, and one of his top guys, Buck Sexton, is former CIA and Council on Foreign Relations. Glenn Beck is getting his information straight from the White House, totally CIA. He is a defector. Alex Jones called him a Benedict Arnold. And then he's always coming on the attack against us, and he tries to play it off like he's like, oh, what's that one website? Oh, what is it, Infowars? Like he has no idea who we are. Meanwhile, we have proof of him saying verbatim exactly what Alex Jones says, except for that he'll say it years later, and then he tries to play Alex Jones off as some crazy man because Glenn Beck was sent in to steal the libertarian movement to try to say, no, I am your savior, I'm your protector. If if you have God with you, you will stay with me, with Glenn Beck. And listen to Glenn Beck in his own words.
One of our guys, one of our researchers, John, went to this big libertarian convention in Washington, D.C., and he wrote me all weekend long. He's like, Glenn, this is great. These people are great. And then he started in on about half these people hate your guts. And I said, for what reason? For what reason?
1, 2, 3, 4. Kick it. Let's make no mistake. Glenn Beck does some good. Okay, by widening the people that are aware of this stuff. The problem is at key points, he says global warming's real, we need new taxes, banker bailouts are good, Ron Paul is bad. He does enough good stuff to get your confidence. It's like rat poison's 90% good food.
I'm a dope. I'm a rodeo clown. Ow! I'm a recovering alcoholic. I believe so deeply in our Constitution.
All efforts by the government to bail out private industry are unconstitutional.
I think the bailout is the right thing to do. You know that I am actually a libertarian at heart. The $700 billion that you're hearing about now is not only, I believe, necessary, it is also not nearly enough.
I didn't think I could hate victims faster than the 9/11 victims.
I wonder why I don't have any ratings.
Maybe because you're not covering anything that anybody wants to watch. Ow! We're trying. We're trying. I think the bailout is the right thing to do. A VAT tax. I was for the Patriot Act, but I am more and more a libertarian every day.
Hundreds of publications in the last year and a half kept saying Glenn Beck is riffing off of Alex Jones. Glenn Beck is copying Alex Jones.
It is this global government structure. Want to establish a global government system. These are a group of people that believe in global government.
Because we know that there is a move towards a global government.
Bringing us into a one-world government.
A one-world government, a new world order.
And for many years, I've been exposing the criminal activities of the global elite, otherwise known as the New World Order. Also known as the New World Order. Also known as the New World Order.
They came up with the idea of the Council of Foreign Relations. That started something called the Council of Foreign Relations.
The Council of Foreign Relations. I'm here to ask you about the Council of Foreign Relations, okay?
The Council on Foreign Relations.
This in my hands is yet another piece of legislation, except this is global legislation. This is the Framework Convention on Climate Change from the United Nations.
The United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change.
And the Fed, because that's where the money printing is happening. Printing your own money and printing up money. How much money we're printing at the Federal Reserve.
Greenspan in the Federal Reserve, who set the monetary policy, that is now could cause a major depression. It's his fault for printing $5 trillion.
Obama announced plans for a national ID card.
Having a national ID card worn around your neck, as Gephardt is now proposing,
is because those pushing globalism and government control on a global level have mastered the art of hiding it in plain sight. We are going to uncover the truth that has been hidden in plain sight.
To us, it's hidden in plain view. Little things hidden in plain view.
Hidden in plain view.
hidden in plain view.
They refer to it as sustainable development.
Sustainability. Watch out for that word.
So there you have it. Glenn Beck is a total shill. He is sent in to steal Alex Jones's audience, to try to say that he is the one that represents liberty. Only Glenn Beck. You can only go to him for the truth news. Anyone can just go back and see how he covered Ron Paul leading up to the 2008 election and see that he was nobody. He was nobody for the libertarian movement until after Obama was safely in office, and then he brings Ron Paul on his show. You are a joke, Glenn Beck, and I guess apparently the gloves are off.